You know, when you picture a Silicon Valley neighborhood, you usually expect like these massive hyper-modern compounds.
Oh, yeah. Smart glass everywhere, sprawling geometric fortresses.
Exactly. A landscape defined by just, unlimited scale, right?
Yep.
But then you stumble across this little anomaly nestled in the steep hillsides of Los Altos Hills.
Which is, by the way, one of the richest zip codes in the country.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And sitting right there is this modest, quirky, completely circular home built back in 1965.
It really stands out.
It does. So, welcome to this custom deep dive. Today we're pulling from a stack of architectural blueprints, zoning records, and design notes about the Roundhouse.
And our mission today is, exploring how extreme constraints actually breed brilliant design.
Right. So, okay, let's unpack this. How does a 1965 donut house survive in an era of sprawling tech estates?
Well, a couple bought it, originally planning just a simple interior remodel, but it quickly turned into this massive engineering puzzle.
Because they realized the house was, like, drafty and inefficient, structurally fragile, really?
Yeah, so you'd think they would just demolish it and start over, right? I mean, just get a blank slate.
That's what I wondered. Why do a complex, studs-up rebuild? Why not just bulldoze the thing?
It comes down to regulatory constraints. Los Altos Hills has incredibly strict zoning guidelines.
Ah, so they couldn't just build whatever they wanted?
Exactly. If they demolished the existing structure, the local planning department would limit any new build to a maximum footprint of, well, just 1,000 square feet.
Wow, wait, just 1,000? But the original footprint was over 5,100 square feet.
Right. So to keep that space legally, they had to preserve the original foundation. But here's the catch. The original house wasn't even a true circle.
Wait, it wasn't? What was it?
No, it was framed as a series of short, flat wall segments. Basically a pseudo-curve.
Oh, I see. It's like trying to draw a circle freehand on an etch-eye sketch. Just a bunch of jagged little lines.
That is exactly it. And that compromised both the structural integrity and, the aesthetic.
So how do you fix a jagged foundation?
Well, to map a perfect circumference, the builders engineered this apparatus they called the tool.
The tool. Very ominous.
Right. It was a 16-foot-tall vertical steel pivot anchored at the absolute geometric center of the home, and it held a 45-foot-long rotating timber arm.
Oh, wow. Like a giant compass.
Yes. They literally swept this heavy timber arm across the site to measure exactly where the new radial walls needed to go. Millimeter precision.
That is wild.
And the best part, the heavy steel base plate of the tool wasn't thrown away. The architects integrated it into the finished home as the front doorstop.
That is such a cool physical marker of its history. Okay, so they map out a perfect circle, but they still face, a fundamentally backward layout, right?
Yeah, originally the home was built around an open-air central courtyard. All the living spaces faced inward.
Just staring at a shaded slope.
Exactly. Well, the private bedrooms got the sweeping 180-degree views of the San Francisco South Bay.
So they had to fix that.
They did. They enclosed that central atrium, capped it with a massive circular skylight, an oculus, and turned it into a high-performance central kitchen.
I love that. They essentially filled the donut hole.
They really did. It completely changed the flow. The bedrooms were pushed out to the perimeter, becoming like pie-shaped wedges that expand outward toward those views.
But hold on, living in a true circle sounds like a nightmare for furniture. I mean, standard linear cabinets or straight couches never fit flush against a curved wall.
What's fascinating here is how they utilized custom radial design. The kitchen features a custom semicircular island with curved quartz countertops.
Oh, so everything was custom built for the curve.
Yeah, and in the bathrooms, they used oversized ceramic slabs specifically to minimize the grout lines on the curved walls, so the geometry feels soft, not tiled and chunky.
Makes sense. And by pushing those living spaces to the perimeter, they suddenly exposed the house to the wild Californian nature preserve.
They did, using custom sliding glass doors that actually vanish into the walls.
Wait, how do you slide a flat pane of glass into a curved wall without it getting stuck?
You can't. They engineered a complex segmented pocket system inside the walls. The flat panes glide independently and stack seamlessly into the curved cavities.
That is genius. But okay, so what does this all mean for us? Like, how do you protect a glass spaceship sitting in a fire-prone California preserve?
You adapt it. The exterior uses Akoya wood, which is a sustainably modified timber treated with Sugi band.
Right, the traditional Japanese charring technique.
Exactly. By carbonizing the outer layer, it naturally resists rot, insects, and, most importantly, fire.
Plus, it looks incredible.
Right, the matte black finish helps the house visually recede into the oak canopy shadows.
It just hides in plain sight. And the landscaping, too, right? They had to adapt that as well.
Yeah, instead of fighting the steep hillside, they built concentric concrete retaining walls. They radiate out from the house, stabilize the soil, and create terraced gardens.
So strict zoning, an etch-a-sketch frame, and a completely introverted layout weren't just annoyances.
No, the constraints dictated the geometry, and the geometry dictated the innovation. It turned a 1965 anomaly into a modern marvel.
We usually see strict boundaries as things holding us back, but look around your own life or your workspace. What is a strict constraint or a frustrating boundary you've been fighting against?
It's a really great question to think about.
Because if you map it out right, that roadblock might just become the defining feature of your own redesign.